Isn't that beautiful, guys? Alpha 20, guys. This is a random gen. This is a 6-kilometer map that was generated by me. I did some improvements. I added many mountains and many rivers. And this is what I've come up with, guys. So, Alpha 20, guys. It's here for the streamers for this weekend. And then Monday, you guys should get it. But I just wanted to show you guys something that really made me happy when I came up onto this mountain here. And I realized how well the random gen is looking in this alpha. This is by far the best random gen I've ever seen. It really is. And how everything looks, it just... I can't believe that the game I love so much is looking the way it's looking. The Fun Pimps have done a really good job with this one, guys. I've just finished a 7-hour stream, and I've decided to do a video on random gen and show you guys how the random gen is looking. This is how it's looking, guys. I just generated this. This is completely random. And that town over there looks very natural, and the mountains and everything. I'm gonna fly around to show you guys what we're dealing with here, because it really is amazing. I mean, the mountains, the little seaside on that area, and how there is no water on this end, but there's water on that end. It just makes for a unique placement of random gen. It really is nice, guys. There are 1 or 2 bugs that I've seen with water. I'll show you guys if I can find that. But everything seems to be pretty smoothed out. There's a lot of flat ground, which is, I think, is a good thing. The way it's laid out, there's a lot of flat ground around the town, and the majority of where the houses and villages are, it's very flat. But that's great for building bases. If you wanted a mountain bases, then there's plenty of mountains as well. But I'm just gonna go around and show you. This is one of the areas that I found as well. It was next to a trader, and I just thought, wow, that's such a cool area for a base. Just look at that. It's perfect. It's waiting for you. It's literally waiting for you. There's a trader. And yeah, so if you guys don't know, they're now using tile systems for the towns. So everything's a tile, and they all connect nice and neatly. And as you guys can see, that it's just all connected perfectly. There's nothing that was really out of place. When we played earlier on our stream, we never really came across anything that was out of place. We're really happy with it. You could see at the end of the road here that they're busy with some pipes, and it just looks all natural, the way it should be. We've got some little side shops, and how the road goes and connects to the side shops. Just that one section looks great. You got these little waterways as well for water. There's a zombie in the bush. And there's even some sewer systems as well, just sections of the sewer that you can go inside. I'm gonna try not to spoil it too much for you guys, but you can see that there are some sewer systems where you can go. This actually reminds me a little bit of Half-Life. Some just lead you to really nice places, like for instance that. It's insane what they've done with this. And it's insane how much they've done through one alpha. You would expect this would come over time. You even have these other areas as well. It kind of splits the different districts. Man, I'm so happy to see this, guys. I think the forest biome is by far the best in this alpha. I haven't really seen the snow change much, or the desert. It looks pretty much the way it was before. But if you don't know, they've changed the texture of the forest, and they've added these little flowers. They just kind of really made it mixed up a bit. They need to do more of this in the other biomes, I think. They need to mix it up. And I think what they need to do is they need to mix this one up even more by adding little pebbles, more rocks, maybe a broken branch, just things like that, you know. Maybe some more unique trees as well. But so far, this is just looking great. Let me fly up again. So this is a bit of a smaller town. And you can see this one's not as developed. You even got these 2 buildings again. Okay, so we've seen that twice now, but it's okay. But this one is not as developed as the other one. Very, very, very stylish. And then we've got... okay, so there's a lot of towns. This is a big one. It's a Metropolis, guys. Check out this thing. Woo! Oh my goodness, that is sexy. See, this is the sewer system that I saw on the stream at one point. I really wanted to go see it. There's actually... Wow, that is interesting stuff. Is there more sewer here? No, it's all basement. Okay, I'm going to try not to spoil everything, but this is like... Oh, I can't tell you guys how flippin' awesome this is. I mean, they've shown this in the dev stream, but when you're playing it, when you're in the game, when you're experiencing it for yourself, it's quite a big difference. If you guys are wondering what my FPS is, I'll leave that displayed for you guys. I'm getting around 40, 30, 40 in the main district town. Remember, this is still experimental. Just give it some time. And if you want to see my... I'm just going to... Stay away, my friend. Stay away. There's a lot of zombies. And what I've noticed, guys, is there are a lot more roaming zombies than there ever was, which is very, very, very nice. I'm so glad that's a thing. This is an interesting structure. This is the new army texture zombie. Hello. That looks freaking sick. That's why I killed it. Pun intended. But just look at this, guys. Look at this. Wow, this gun takes a bit of a punch. Just level 1. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys my settings so you can kind of get an idea of how my game runs. I've got an RTX 2070 8GB graphics card and an i7, the latest generation. And this is kind of what my settings are at. In fact, this has actually changed. So I'm actually running at full graphics right now. Interesting. So I've got full graphics on my machine. I'm sure you guys, if you've got a lower end PC, you can down it down. Oh, here's the new cop zombie. Oh, this is just looking so good. Hello. Take some of that. Some fallen down building. I like it. Oh. I'm lost for words here, guys. There's a... What do you call these things? A drive-in? Yeah. So this is a Metropolis city, guys. This is a big boy. There's so much loot here. You can literally live downtown and don't have to ever worry to leave the town ever. So let's head on into the snow for a bit. Let's see what we've got in the snow. We've got a little campsite here. Okay. I'm looking for a snow town. I really have not seen... Okay, there you go. So this is a little bit of a smaller town in the snow. So if you wanted to live in the snow, you got some potential, man. I like the hills. It just looks like... It looks natural. It looks like Navezgane a lot. It's kind of what I like. And then there's also cul-de-sacs as well. If I can find them, I can show you. And I thought that was pretty cool how they made a round cul-de-sac. If I'm saying it correctly. We don't really have those. Well, I've seen this twice now, so that little section, it's interesting that I've seen that. And once again, we have the snow touching the desert. I don't know why that's still a thing. It's a bit strange, to be honest. What is this? This is like a little pathway. I think they did mention that, guys. There are now pathways that lead different places. So basically, this is a walkway pathway. This is not a road or anything. So if you follow this, you will lead basically to like a little encampment. And I think that's really cool. I just wish it was maybe just a little bit more standing out. And then we have a little house on this end. You can see how the road connects pretty well to the house, guys. I'm not going to... Yeah, it's like point on there. And yeah, it does bug out. You know, you can never get it 100%, but it's as close as it's getting, to be honest. They are getting there. It's coming along. And then this is the desert biome. Man, this thing looks pretty cool as well. Look at this. Oh, that is so cool. Now, there was a program called Nitrogen that you could download, and now there's one called KingGen, and they do things like this, but it's nice to have this in the default game as well. And this is what they call now the burnt wasteland biome. They've mixed the burnt biome with the wasteland, so there's no more just burnt or just wasteland. It's just mixed together. And then we've got some lakes. I can't believe this is a 6-kilometer map, guys. This just feels so much bigger than that. Got some nice islands. And a western town. I did actually want to go and see this. I like how that feels. What is that? That's so strange. What is this? Okay, just a visual glitch. It's pretty random. But yeah, I like how it feels all western. There's one in Navezgane as well that actually looks a lot like this. It's nice to get that same feel on a random gen map. Oh yes, there's one of those circle things again. That's okay. It doesn't bother me too much. It's pretty cool though. A nice base location, that. Yeah, guys, I think that we've pretty much showed everything. There's a little a pond here as well. I've seen these a couple of times around the map. We've actually based next to one in our streams. And more flat area, lots of flat area. I'm just so glad that the desert's looking pretty good. There's a lot of flat area to build your bases, and even if you wanted to build in a mountain, there you have it. Oh man, this can't be a 6-kilometer map. This feels so much bigger than that. It's a little a lake there as well. Let's whack the zombie in the face with a gun. Come here, zombie. Come here. You down? This gun takes a bit of a punch, but it's okay. Right. So, I think I've shown what I wanted to show, the potential of the random gen. It's really nice, and I'm really happy with the way it's going. You can just see, like, in this area here is also pretty nice. And just the visual, it just feels different. It looks better. So yeah, Fun Pimps, if you're watching this, you did a really good job. I'm really happy with the way this is played out. I think that every alpha you guys are doing is getting better and better and better. And you really are creating a game I'm even loving even more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys want to see anything specific in this alpha, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see if I can get to it before the end of the weekend. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good one.